Hi everyone, we continue on the lesson here. So we are going to start review 4. Review 4 is multiplication and division on fractions. We were doing fractions for addition and multiplication, for addition and subtraction, and now we are going to move on to multiplication and division. So in addition and subtraction, you learned that if you don't have like fractions, means you don't have the same denominator, you have to make denominators the same. And in order to do that, you have to find least common denominator. Then you have to change each fraction to equivalent fraction, means you have to multiply top and bottom with a number, with the same number for top and bottom, and change denominator the same as least common denominator, and all of them the same. And then I can do addition and subtraction. Okay, so this is just for addition and subtraction. I do not need least common denominator here for division and multiplication. That's again, so I like to talk about mistakes because I want you to avoid them. Many times I see a student, they are doing multiplication and division, but they are using least common denominator. So you don't need, it's not required. Okay, so don't need, so we do not need least common denominator. No, we do not need. Okay, so when we have multiplication and division, we do not need to find least common denominator, and we do not need to do any changes to the fraction in order to make denominators the same. But if I have mixed fraction, I need to change it to improper. If I have a whole number, I need to divide it by 1. I mean, for example, if you have 3 multiple, means 3 divided by 1. Okay? When you don't see any number in the denominator, that means 1. So then multiple all top, multiple all bottom. I recommend before you multiple top and bottom, you try to simplify from top and bottom, and then just multiple top and so all the numbers top, all the numbers bottom, and then simplify if you can. For example, I start from here. First of all, I need equal for each line. Second of all, I want to mention I do not need the same denominators. No. Okay, so I have A over B times C over D. So I do AC divided by BD, top, bottom, bottom. But I don't multiply. I try to simplify first. So it is 2 times 3 divided by 5 times 4. That's the first step. And the next step, yes, you can say 6 over 20, I know. But I recommend simplify. Okay, it says multiple all numerators. So I multiple all denominators. Yes, I know. But I recommend before multiplication, you simplify whatever you can from top and bottom. Okay, so this and this I simplify. And then I multiply. Because if I multiply and if I see a large number, it's hard for me to decide and to find the common factor. And it's hard for me to simplify. And what's the reason I have to make it harder for myself? Okay? So, the next, I emphasize, you do not need least common denominator. Okay, so 5 times 7 over 6 times 8. Do I say anything in common? 5, 7 are prime numbers, 6, 8. So, no, I don't say anything in common. So, it is 35 over 42. Sorry, over 48. Done. How about next? I emphasize, I start with equal for each line. I know, but then I don't need least common denominator. No. That's no. It's not required. Okay? Many times I see a student, they waste their time and they find least common denominator, and then after all, it will be wrong. So 3 multiple 5 multiple 2 divided by 7 times 9 times 5. Then I recommend don't multiple because you see you can simplify. You see you can simplify. And then I find the answer, which is 2 over 21. Yeah. Okay. So how about here? Multiple a whole number with a fraction. Okay. So here you can do this 3 over 1 multiple 2 over 5. Because it says in the steps that if you see a whole number, you have to divide it by 1. So you have to write denominator 1, and then yes, you can multiply top, bottom, bottom. It's easier for you to see. Okay, I also can tell you that this A times B over C means AB over C. Okay, sometimes I see a student, they make mistake here. They do this equal AB over AC. No, it's not equal. It's wrong. Okay, so I talk about mistakes I see when I am marking because I don't want you to make them. Okay, so that. So in the steps, and you know I don't memorize the steps. I just try to learn and then I don't forget. So in the steps says when you see a whole number, you write it divided by 1. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so you do that, and then it is 3 times 2 divided by 1 times 5. Can I simplify? No, it's 6 over 5. And what is the answer? 1 over 5. Beautiful. How about here? It's 5 over 7. I need equal times 4 over 1, which is 20. Oops. 4 times 5 divided by 7 times 1. Can I simplify? No. So it's 20 over 7. How many 7 I have there? How many 7 I have there? So I do have, 2 7. And how many left? So 6. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. How about this one? Do you do 2 times 3? So do you do this one, this one, this one, this one? No. Okay, so you have to go to mixed fraction. Sorry, improper fraction. So 2 times 4, so 8 plus 1. So 2 times 4 plus 1 divided by 4. If I say show me your steps, for one of them show your step. Okay, so 3 times 5 plus 2 divided by 5. Then it is 9 over 4 times 17 over 5. Yes, which is 9 times 17, 4 times 5. And I cannot simplify. So it is 9 times 17, 153 divided by 20, which is 7, 13 over 20. Okay? So, yeah. Yes. Okay? So far so good? How about the next one? The next one, denominators, one of them 4, one of them 8, but I don't need to make them the same. Okay, so I do 1 times 8 plus 5 divided by that over 8 times 2 times 4 plus 3 over 4. Then I do 13 over 8 times 11 over 4. And then I do 13 times 11 over 4 times 8. I cannot simplify. which is 148, sorry, 143 divided by 48. How many 48 I have there? 2. So, oops, 47 over 48. Okay. Let me see. Did I make any mistake? Oh, 4 times 8, not 6 times 8. I'm sorry. So it's 32 then. Yes, 32. So I do this one here with 32. And then I have, okay, then this one changes. Okay, so it's 143. So yeah. So it is 415 over 32. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So working in a lab for 7.5 hours per day for 22.25 of a day. So how many total hours did you work? Okay. So you read the question, you understand the problem, you just know what's going on here, right? Then you translate to math language. Okay. So how many hours per day? 7 this. How many days? This many days. What should I do? Okay, if I work 1 day, will be this many hours. So this many hours. If I do 2 days, so it will be 2 times that. Okay, so 3 times, 4 times. So I have to do multiplication. Okay, so I read the question, I understand the type, I read it for second time and translate to math language. Okay, so in my head, I can just analyze the question. I can just break it to different, just several pieces. Oh, if I have one, for example, I work for someone, soon you will have a job, or maybe you already do it. Okay, so you can say, okay, so if I work 1 day, so it's just 7.5. If I do 2 days, it's 15 because I multiply by 2. So you have to multiply by number of days. And then, what's going on here? Okay, so this is hour multiple hours per day. Let me see. Oh, sorry, this is hours per day. Sorry. And this is how many days? Yes. See, it's not good to think about something else and do math, because for sure we make mistake. So this is my situation right now. Okay, so you read the question, you understand. It's working in the lab for this many hours per day. Okay, so you know, okay, so it's working in the lab, so it means this many hours per day and for this many days. Okay, so if it's 1 day, 7.5, it's 2 days, 2 times 7, so I have to time it. And then it's hours per day and days. Okay, so day and day cancel. Okay, so how many total hours? Oh, perfect, I have hours, I have the unit correct. So I have to find the answer. It's 15 over 2 times 89 over 4. Okay, so do I simplify? I can't, so I do 15 times 89 divided by 2 times 4. 15 times 89 which is 1335 divided by 8. So 166 and how many left? Okay, so 166. Okay, so 1335 minus 166, 6 times 8, 7 hours. So when I have a word problem, the situation is different. First, I have to read the question, understand. Okay, so it's this many hours per day, how many days? Yes, I multiple, I know. And then I do it the math part. I have to care for units. One of them is hours per day, one of them is days. So day and day cancel. And then I find the answer, the math part. Okay, so it is 166 hours, and from the 167 hour, I have 7 parts out of 8 parts. So let's say I say, okay, so I give you $10 for this many hours. So then you know how much you get. So you multiply by $10 because it's each hour. Okay, so here I want you to know that when we have a word problem at the end, I need the answer, I need the unit, I need the sentence. After 22 days and this hours per day, I worked 166 7/8 hours. Okay, so I want to change the color. Yeah, okay. How about this question? So what is the volume of a rectangle prism? Rectangle prism is this 3-dimension. Okay, so I have a 3-dimension rectangular, so means it has LW and height, so it's length, width, and height. So what is the volume? So let's say I don't know the formula. So the formula is given to me. Length multiple W multiple H is the volume. Okay, so I read the question, understand the type, what's going on. I need to be careful about units. See, all the units are the same. Perfect. So I need to multiply them. I need to know a little bit of geometry. For example, what should I do for unit? For unit, I cannot remove units. I cannot eat them. Okay, so I have centimeter, centimeter, centimeter. It will be centimeter cube. And makes sense because I have 3-dimension. That centimeter cube, which is the unit of the volume. Yeah. Okay, so here I do volume is L, W, and H. Okay, what is L? 5 3/4, 2 1/3, 1 2/3, which is 23/4, 7/3, 5/3. Okay, so 7/3, 5/3, 23/4, and then I multiply them. Can I simplify top and bottom? No, I don't see anything to simplify. So I do 23 times 7 times 5 divided by 4 times 3 times 3, which is 805 divided by 36. How many 36 I have? 22. Okay? So how many is it? 13 over 36. Okay, so I have 22 centimeter cubed, and from the 23rd one I have just 13 over 36. So if I divide between 36 parts, I have 13 of parts. Okay, so here I can write the sentence this way. So the volume is 22 13 over 36 centimeter cubed, or you can show centimeter cube this way. Okay, good. How about here? Practice. Okay, practice. I do 2 times 3, 5 times 4. This and this cancel, so it is 3 over 10. Next, 5 times 7, 6 times 8. And I told you, you don't need least common denominator. You don't need. Multiplication and division, you don't need. Just multiple top, multiple bottom, simplify before multiplication, and then multiple, and then simplify. Go to mixed fraction. Don't forget equal for each line. And done. How about here? 1 times 3 divided by 3 times 9. Can I cancel? Yes. So the answer is 1 over 9. That's it. How about here? Beautiful. So it is 18 times 5 divided by 3 times 9. Can I simplify? Yes. The answer is 10 over 3, which is 1 over 3. How about this? 2 times 5 times 4 divided by 3 times 4 times 6. This and this, this and this, I can simplify. I cannot simplify further, so the answer is 5 over 9. How about here? How many negative you see? 2. How many you really have? 2. So it's positive because it's even number. Okay, so it's 2 times 10 times 7, 5 times 21 times 12. Can I simplify? Yes. How about here? Yes. How about here? Yes. And what is the answer? Can I simplify again? Can I continue? Yes. So, yes, I change it to maybe blue here. Okay, so I can cancel this. And what is left from top? Sometimes I see a student, they say 0. No, when you cancel everything from top, you just have 1. 1 is left. In cancellation, 1 is left. Okay, so 1 divided by, so 1 over 9 is the answer. The next one, how many negative you see? 1. How many you really have? 1. So it's negative then. So minus 1 times 3 times 8 divided by 2 times 4 times 9. These cancel each other. Cancel each other. And the answer is minus 1 over 3. How about this one? Can I cancel 3 and 12? No. BEDMAS. I have to do BEDMAS. So bracket, inside the bracket, I can't do anything. Exponent is next. So I have to do exponent then. Or I can say 3 times 3, 4 times 4, and then I do this and then I do this. Or I can say 9 over 16. Can I simplify? Yes. Can I continue to simplify? Yes. And what is the answer? 3/16. How about next? How many negative you see? How many negative do you see here? 2. How many you really have? 3, because it's a squared. So is it positive or negative? Because it's odd number, negative. So you do minus 3 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay? 2 times 3 times 3 times 4. I simplify this and this. I simplify this and this. I simplify this and this. And what is left? Minus 1/2. How about next question? How many negative you see? 2. How many really have? 3. So it's negative then. So equal minus 5 times, 5 times 3, or I can carry all the negatives. So it's 5 times minus 3 times minus 2 times minus 2, for example. Or I can say 4/36. Yes, that's also correct, because I have to do exponent, okay? So times 4, and then it is 8 times 5 times 36. Okay? I made a mistake here, sorry, not 36. I did 4 times 9. No, it's 81. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm happy that I got the mistake. Okay, so can I 5 and 5 gone? And maybe, okay, this one, I think, yes, I can do, yes, 27. Oops. And answer is, so answer is 4. I have negative, yes, negative 4. What is left? Okay, from top, this is left, and this is from bottom. So I can do 8 times 27, which is, oh, I can cancel 4 and 8. Yes, what's wrong with me here? Okay, 2. So from top, what is left? Minus 1. Here, 54, because these are left. Okay, so here you can see what's left. This one and this one. Here you can see what is left. This one and this one and this one. Here you can see this one and this one and this one. Here you can see this one and this one. Okay, nothing left from top means 1. Right, so this one and this one and this one are left. So you can use that. So this one and this one and this one, you can see them. So here all of them, so I have to multiply, and here this and this and this. Okay, so how about this one here? Positive or negative? 2 negative I see, means it's positive. Okay, so it is minus 3 times 4 times minus 3 divided by 4. Can I cancel 4 and 4? Yes, and the answer is 9. So I stop here and I continue after. For the practice, I continue after. I'm not sure what's wrong with this. If I can fix it. Yeah. Okay. So, video 1. Thank you so much. Bye.